The tumble. I can't get over the tumble out of this plane. Well, Baba Black Sheep, we now have a Skynetic 800mm Corsair. This little guy is going to be awesome at your local clubs. We have a full line of these things that you can fly together with your buddies and have a great time. And they're really detailed little aircraft. Now, this little Corsair is finished in a beautiful paint job. One of my favorite paint jobs actually to see on a Corsair, where you have the white on the bottom and then the blue on the top with the light blue down the side. I always love this paint job on any Corsair, and it really looks sharp on this one. The other cool thing is this aircraft comes with a full ordnance set on the bottom of the aircraft, and let me flip it up here for you. Comes right in the box like this. Now you do need to glue these on if you decide to use them. If you're going to be hand launch and belly launching, I'd probably leave them up, but you do have the 2 drop tanks and then the 4 missiles on each wing. You also have your included landing gear. These just key into a slot, and then you put a screw in to hold them in. So very easy to take them in and out at the field. It also has a fully steerable tail wheel and ball link clevises all around. Now the ball link clevises come all pre-installed on the airplane. After you glue your elevator half on, you just pop this one ball link onto the elevator to secure it, and then you also have to glue the tail on for the Corsair. Now, as you can see, it has a fully detailed scale propeller up on the front, and the battery hatch is a top loader right here on the top of the aircraft, making it very easy to put your battery in and out of the airplane. What you can see I've used for my receiver is our little 6-channel Lemon receiver. It's been great in this airplane. They actually work great in all of these small airplanes if you're getting them. They're inexpensive and they fit perfectly. There's actually a place made for your receiver to mount in the aircraft where you can put a zip tie around it when you're putting these together. The other cool thing is it has a fully detailed pilot and instrument panel inside the aircraft, and you have the aerial antenna and other details around the aircraft, like your radiators up on the front of the wing and your gun ports for the machine guns. Very cool little aircraft, but I think without talking too much about it, we get this thing out to the field and fly it. One other thing I do recommend before we go out there, if you haven't picked up one of these little Benchcraft stands, I highly recommend it, especially for these aircraft. So when you're out at the field, if you need to flip it over for any reason, as you can see, you can just stick it right in there, and you're not going to tear up your aircraft while you're taking the wing on and off or servicing anything on the bottom of it. Well guys, let's power this little guy up and get it over to the runway. All right, pilots, taking off the Mini Corsair from here at Skynetic. We have a little bit of a crosswind, so she's probably going to want to run off the runway. Whoa, there we go. I need some down trim. Got it, perfect. Been a few weeks since I've flown it. Look at her looking good though. These little birds you could just have so much fun with. They're so lightly loaded that you could just kind of throw them around and have a blast with them. Flies great inverted. I tell you what, I don't know why the Corsair will just tumble so good compared to the other ones. Oh, that's a hoot. He looks good too. Looks the part of a Corsair. And the little guys scoot if you give them the beans, and they really scoot. I love the white on the bottom too. It makes it just pop out so much against the sky or the trees. We're in the Pacific out here today. A big white puffy cloud making her look great. Get over the treetops. Flip her to inverted. Flies great inverted. The tumble. I can't get over the tumble out of this plane. Like I said, you and your buddies want some fun little planes to go out and fly around, maybe do some dog fighting with. These little guys are going to be a hoot at local clubs. And they fly great for small airplanes, especially if you're willing to add the gyro into it. So when you're picking it up, you could always get the Lemon 6-channel with a gyro, and it'll just smooth them out that much more. Because they are small aircraft, but they really perform well, as you can see. No lack of horsepower. And this is with all the ordnance on. You could also leave all the drop tanks and missiles and stuff off, and the aircraft's only going to fly even better when you do that. But no lack of power to pull it around right now, that's for sure. Go into a loop. Half Cuban. Barrel roll. Bring her around the top. We'll do a rudder turn on this end, so go up. Slow her down, kick the rudder. Inverted. I mean, any kind of maneuver you want to do with this aircraft, it will do it. Scale military-wise. Once again, no hovering. But as far as a nice, easy flyer that can be a blast for somebody that flies a ton like me, or somebody new into the hobby, you're going to have a good time with this airplane. I think that's my favorite thing about this size range is you don't have a ton of money tied up in the aircraft, and you can kind of let loose when you fly. That's my fun of it, at least. I can't get over the tumble. Holy cow, that was a full developed spin right there. All right, my timer went off. I don't want to quit flying. I'm having too much fun. Well, if it looks good, we'll take it. If it doesn't, I think we still got plenty of battery left if we need to go around again. Peek, 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 peek. Our bumpy runway there. If you had a nice hard surface, these will be a lot easier to land on. Look at that little guy. Soaking up the bumps like nothing. And it will taxi out in the grass too. So I'm sure you could take it off out of the grass if you wanted to. Well, pilots, this is the little mini Corsair. I hope you pick one of these up. It is a ball to fly these little guys. And like I said, if you got some buddies that are looking for something fun and inexpensive to fly together at a large ball field maybe, a bigger park, something like that, these airplanes are going to be perfect for that. And I've had a lot of fun showing them to you. So as always, remember, whether it's air, land, or sea, you can get it right here at motionrc.com. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to our YouTube channel, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.